vinyl community, this is Mark from Wandering Souls back with a new video. Another metal tag. What, another one? Yes, Jacob, also known as Female Metal Fan, has launched one just before the Rock Scout did actually, and but Rock Scout does it every year, and yeah, Female Metal Fan just was a bit earlier, but I think most people will pick up the Rock Scouts one, but I decided to pick up both one and to do a response video to both and give both channels a bit, you know, a little shine in their YouTube existence. Yeah, what can I say? Another metal tag. So I decided to pick for all this metal tag. I decided to pick all vinyl. Only the most stuff is metal, except for one question. These are only 8 questions instead for 20. So it should be a bit shorter, but I have to show more albums per question. So in the end, it probably will take just as long as the Rock Scouts version. Anyways, before we go into the questions, Jacob is from Denmark, so I decided to spin some King Diamond. This is Abigail 2, the situation of the album Abigail. This was released in 2002 on Metal Blade. Of course, King Diamond be a Danish guy, I thought let's spin some King Diamond in the back, just in honor of Jacob. So little drink here. If you're not familiar with Female Metal Fans channel yet, I will leave a link in the description together with the original metal tag video from him. 8 questions, so let's give a start because otherwise the video will be too long. First question is some German or hard rock or metal bands. So we didn't actually mention in the video how many records you have to show, so I just picked a 3 per question just to keep it a bit refreshing and not too big, too much information. First one is quite obvious one, German band, Halloween. Everybody talks about this last album from this band, and yeah, a lot of people have that in their year list as well. So great power metal from Germany. Can't go wrong with a bit of Halloween, of course. Next up is another band everybody talks about. It's kind of a band slash project from Berlin. This is the Ocean Collective with Phanerozoic Part 2, Mesozoic, Cenozoic. And this is some progressive post-metal sludge stuff. Really good stuff, really good band. Active for a long time, and this is the last release they did in 2020. So probably we'll get a new one this year. Fantastic release. Definitely take a look into this if you are into post-metal stuff. Great stuff, great band. And of course another obvious one, I decided to pick up Terrible Serpentine from the band Creator. No, everybody knows Creator, so I don't have to explain who they are. German thrash band. Yeah, fantastic album. Can't go wrong with this one. Fantastic. Question number 2. Some Danish hard rock metal bands slash artists. Well, kind of obvious. Sorry for the boobies here, but also that will come back in another question. So if YouTube decided to frame me, sorry. This is Merciful Fate, the debut EP, Merciful Fate. Yeah, classic EP. Corpse Without Soul, Nuns Have No Fun, Doom by the Living Dead, and Devil Eyes. And of course, when you talk about King Diamond, here is the fella in the middle. Fantastic heavy metal, great EP, great record. Really love this, great stuff. Then a band not everybody knows, but some people in the extreme metal probably do. This is Convent with their album Puritan Masochism. This is an all-female band. This is death doom metal, slow dragging music with growling vocals, yes, by a female. Fantastic band, great vocals, great guitar riffs, fantastic doom metal, slow stuff, but yeah, will enjoy this one. Next up, Disposed with Grey Sky Over Black Town, and this is a melodic death metal band from Denmark as well. This one was released in 2016. I think the latest full-length effort, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, just correct me in the comment section. So definitely time for a new one, but this is a really decent release. I really enjoyed it, and we started out as a really old-school death metal band, but they developed more in a melodic way, and yeah, this is definitely a great album. Really enjoyed this one. Good stuff. Grey Sky Over Black Town by Disposed. So there are the Danish bands. That's the stuff that Jacob will love, definitely, because he loves his female fronted metal. I think he will know this. Is Ginger with Wallflowers, Ukrainian metalcore, female fronted of course. Great singer Tatiana, great music as well. Yeah, this is the latest effort, released last year. Great album. Go look it up if you're not familiar with these guys and girl. Another well-known band, this is of course Nightwish with the latest reissue of Once. This is a 2021 reissue from the 2004 album, if I'm not mistaken. Fantastic album. Great band. This was still an album with Tarja Turunen on vocals, so Floor was not in the picture yet, not by a length, because Annette Olson was also between those with a couple of albums, but this is a fantastic album. It was the last album they did with Tarja, but definitely one of the best ones. Great album, once by Nightwish. Then over to the Netherlands. This is Within Temptation with Enter, the first album from these symphonic metal band. Sharon den Adel, fantastic vocalist. This is still the gothy, death doomy vibe album. Still with some grunts and here and there, and yeah, but Sharon kills with her vocals. Really nice soprano vocals. Great stuff, great album, definitely a must-have in your collection if you're a fan of Within Temptation. This is the album where it all started with, from 1997. So it were the female-fronted metal bands, but the next one could also be in there, but this is also for the next question. Show some thrash or some darker stuff, so thrash metal, death metal, black metal. I could put out a lot of death and black metal, nice guys know that, but I decided not to pull so many off in this metal tag, because I think Jacob is not really into that really extreme stuff, so yeah, this is definitely extreme enough for him. I think Nervosa, Perpetual Chaos, and probably has this one, so but great female thrash from Brazil. Amazing album, definitely one of the best. Fantastic release, great album. Another fresh album from Brazil. This is Sepultura with Beneath the Remains. Classic album, when Max Cavalera was still in the band and Igor. Yeah, fantastic album. This is really classic. Great tracks on this one. You can't go wrong here. If you like good thrash, go pick this one up. It's definitely one of the better albums from Sepultura. Go check it out. Then we go over to Great Britain. This is Onslaught with The Force, another Thrash album, also has some speed metal influences here. Definitely remind me on the early Slayer work, let's say Show No Mercy. But it's a phenomenal album. This is actually first press as well, so I'm really stoked to have that one in my collection. Classic album. I can't say which year it was released, but you know, guys, that better than me. At least on the one flag here. Fantastic album, The Force by Onslaught. Then we go over to the question, some sleazy rock metal. That means sounding a bit like that, or has some really sleazy artwork. Let's say, yeah, you know what direction, boobies, butts, etc., etc. Sorry if I show a lot of things like that, but that's the question. This is some death metal. This is As Humanity Faced by Mortal Skulls. Yes, and there's definitely the sleaze on there. So yeah, this is a fantastic death metal album, old school death metal. Can't go wrong here. Great album. This is a reissue done in 2017, but this is of course a 90s album. But it's a phenomenal album. Go check it out. As Humanity's Fate by Mortal Skulls. Then a band that, yeah, lives the sleaze way. This is Steel Panther with Heavy Metal Rules. Yeah, if you know the band, then you know what's it all about. That's all about it. Yeah, great band, Steel Panther. Yes, I have this in my collection and I'm enjoying it. Heavy Metal Rules by Steel Panther. This is the last album they did, I think. So far, probably 2019, so will probably be a new one soon. Or I should have missed one. You guys can tell me better. I know this band, but I'm not dived completely into. I've only did this one album, so but I'm enjoying these guys. Steel Panther. And the last one in this question, more booby warning. This is Sodom. If Till Death Do Us Unite. Thrash from Germany. Great album. I'm enjoying this. This is 1997 release. Of course, this is a reissue by Music on Vinyl in 2020. Yeah, you definitely can see the boobies, so there is some sleaze there. So over to a more decent question. I hope you don't get offended by this, but yeah, it is what it is. Records of Kagor with animals on the covers of Animal. Oh, I don't consider this really a metal album, but it's a punk album. I showed it in one of my last tag videos as well. This Hydrosis with Fifi. Well, that's a pretty big dog there, a Danish dog. That's coincidence. In a video for Danish guy, Danish dog. So that's one. Then we have Riot with Rock City, and there's another animal here, seal-headed person, and this seal-headed thing comes back in a lot of albums from the band. This is American heavy metal, great band. This is a classic album from them from the 80s, and yeah, fantastic album. Go check it out if you haven't heard it. Great album. And then the last one for this category, Tigers of Panther with Wildcats, of course. One of the albums should have been in there. This is a fantastic heavy metal album. Great record. And really nice tiger on that. And the band has the meaning of putting a lot of times a tiger on the front. So yeah, Tigers of Panther. You know, it's not kind of strange, but it is what it is. Next question, number 7. record with metal in the title or the songs. Well, heavy metal is a lot of, especially the genre heavy metal has a lot of bands using the word metal or steel or rock or whatever. Just picked a few. Anthrax, Fistful of Metal, the debut album from this Thrash legend from the US. Kind of speedy metal here, but definitely, yeah. Fistful of Metal, of course. Metal Thrashing Mad is on here also, and Soldiers of Metal. Well, how many times metal do you want to have on one album? And then Image has a lot of metal on the fingers here, so yeah. Metal, 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 metal. And of course you have Manowar, Triumph of Steel. Then side 3 has a song Metal Warriors. See, yes, this here. So yeah, that's kind of obvious as well. And then we go over to Judas Priest, and they have a lot of options as well. I could have choose a track like Metal Gore or something, but I decided to go to the album Ram It Down. And that album has a track called Heavy Metal, and it's track 2 on side 1. Phenomenal album, don't care what other people say, just give it a listen and enjoy it. 1988 album, definitely think this is better than Turbo in my opinion. But yes, that is just me, Last question. Other music genres outside of hard rock and metal, yeah, for me it couldn't be that hard. I listen to a lot of hard rock and metal, it's my main thing, but outside of that I listen also to some neo folk, and this is what this is. This is Heilung with album Lifa, and this is live at Castlefest. This is a fantastic live recording. Yeah, if you don't know, this is great medieval sounding music, nice throat singing, nice voice, female voice in it. Yeah, really good stuff. There's a more darker edge to it as well, but it's really good stuff, and definitely something different than metal here. Heilung, go check them out. Great Scandinavian band. Then we have some pop music, yes. This is Cigarette. We have Sucker Punch, and this is a singer, songwriter, indie pop, synth pop artist from Norway. Sigrid Rabe. I kind of love this stuff. Really catchy hooks, great songs. Good, well written stuff here. Love her voice, and yeah, it's really something different that I listen to normally, but yeah, this is one pop artist I can enjoy. So Sigrid, Sucker Punch. Yeah, surprise. And the last one is Katari, and the last one in the whole video could also be on the animal question, but this is not rock of metal, so that's why it fell out a bit, but has an animal on the cover. This is The Prodigy with The Fat of the Land. Classic album from this English band, breakbeat stuff. Different kind of genres mixed with that. There is some punk influences, there is some dance influences, there are different kind of genres, but it's really good stuff. Great classic album, and has some classic tracks on it as well. Songs like Smack My Bitch Up, Breathe, of course, Firestarter is a great one, all classic tracks. Great release, and I love the crap on the front. Awesome stuff. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really fun thread to do, so thank you very much, Jacob, for your effort to make a video for this, and ask people that they can join this thread. it's kind of confusing with all these threads going on at the moment, more metal threads and vinyl tag, and you know, it's, but yeah, I love these kind of videos. They take some time to collect all the records because you have to pull all from the rack again, but it's always fun to see what people have in their collection concerning some kind of a subject. Thank you all for watching, guys. Go watch Jacob's channel. If you like it, go make your own video. I will leave the questions in the description as well, so you can hop on if you want. I will leave a link in the description to Jacob's channel. If you like it, go give him a sub. Definitely need some more subs. He doesn't have that many, so yeah, I think he would enjoy that if you subbed his channel. Thank you all for watching, guys. If you want to see more of my channel, consider subscribing and push the little bell so you get all the updates. And if you got something to say or a request or whatever, I do also do reaction videos, so if you want to request something, it's also fine. If you have something to say about these records, go ahead. So that's it. Before we leave, we're still listening to King Diamond, Abigail 2, sorry. Yeah, hopefully the video doesn't get cut here, but we'll see what happens. Probably has a copyright thing to it, but it's my own fault then. Anyways, thank you and see you guys next time. Cheers.